And today we are reacting to black representation in TV shows. To be honest, black folks in TV shows don't be having no bad. Well, let me not say that. But from the ones I seen though, they always be a fan favorite. Not gonna lie, but let's see what Antonio talking about, gang.
In the TV shows. Let's talk about it. So for context, I was born in 2001. I grew up watching a variety of cartoons, sitcoms, and whatever the big three had to offer at the time. When I was younger, I never really paid attention.
What was y'all like main go-to? Like, was y'all a Disney kid, a Nickelodeon kid, or a Cartoon Network kid? Me, I was heavy on the Cartoon Network, not gonna care.
Attention to these films in a deep way. I just consumed it. But whenever I did see a black character, man, it made me happy. I say this all the time, but representation matters. These little instances of seeing people that look like you or not will affect you on a psychological level. That is why
I don't know. See, this is one of the topics I be having like a hard time agreeing with, only because like I never really cared to see my own kind or I never looked at race growing up as like a kid. You know what I'm saying? I never looked like, dang, they look like me. You know what I'm saying? I like this. No, it ain't never bring me with hope and cheer. Like, I guess it got started on anime, but still though, like, the representation part doesn't really matter to me. Like, I like my characters to inspire me, to give me hope. That's why I'm a big Captain America fan. I love hero movies. I love movies that like inspire me to want to work hard, anime that make me want to work hard. Like, being represented doesn't matter to me. I don't really look at skin color when it comes to like any form of media or fiction. I just more or less look at the character's morality and like how good is the character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do they inspire hope? Do they have good traits, good morals and stuff like that? But that's just me though. Call me Uncle Tom all you want to, gang, but I don't look at color. I just don't. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't.
And 2026 is so infuriating because even the thought of a black lead will have everybody mad. Today we're gonna be looking back on some of my favorite childhood shows and just point out how, you know, black people are depicted in these shows. The reason I'm even doing this video is because on TikTok lately there has been a trend of people doing videos mocking the stereotypical black character.
Case girl, what's wrong? You look like somebody just ate the last rib at the cookout.
Cookout? What does that mean?
Oh girl, just be grateful you ain't got 12 little brothers and sisters, cause woo, being stuck in the cycle of poverty is a trip. It's trifling.
Well, Sarah has been...
Okay, what character, y'all let me know in the comments, what characters actually outdoing this? Like, you let me know what character and what show, cause I've never seen a black character descripted like this. I feel like she's just reaching at this point.
bullying me.
Oh girl, what? Let me just nip this in the bud right quick, cause ain't nobody gonna be bullying my beautiful, light-skinned, main character best friend. Okay, girl.
All I think about now is the stupid chemistry test. I mean, I can't eat. You can't eat? Girl, it's worse than I thought. By the way, Case, I think we should study together this weekend. Thanks, Reginiqua. You're the best. Perfect. You can do the work and I'll hang out with your fine brother, Jake.
Okay, now this, I have seen this. I'm not gonna cap. I have seen this, like, all this right here, I have seen that, not gonna cap.
Now I want to go ahead and make this disclaimer now. If you are one of those people that use the "it's not that deep, bro," go ahead and click off my video. All right, bro, we woke over here, the real woke. No more talking, man. Let's get into it. I highly recommend the act of rewatching media. Nostalgia plays a huge role in why we love things, and this can skew the validity of whether it was good or not. It makes sense because when you were younger, you were happier. So a lot of times people associate these happy times with whatever they were consuming at this time, TV shows, cartoons, and it's just considered automatically good. Now it's also great to rewatch media because you can get a different perspective. The way you digest a show at 8 years old versus your adulthood will contrast. When I was younger, I loved the show Everybody Hates Chris, but whenever I saw Julius, like, he irked me. I was like, bro, why are you being this chick?
Alright, I'm gonna be vulnerable with y'all, bro. Let me get the soundboard working real quick. I'm gonna be vulnerable with y'all, chat. I ain't gonna hold it. Alright. I could never watch Everybody Hate Chris, bro. Never could, right? Wanna know why? I was always scared of Julius. Like, Julius low-key had me spooked. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was terrified of bro. When I say terrified, spooked, it's like the I don't know, it's something about him being bald and mean and angry. It scared me, bruh. It deterred me from watching the show. I was like, no, I can't watch this. I can't watch. So I was too scared to watch Everybody Hate Chris gang. I ain't gonna care. Too scared. Like, look at that, bro. Look at that. Imagine being a kid, bro. Like, I don't know. Terry Crews looked so angry growing up. Like, it scared me.
That's $2.89 worth of food.
Fast forward to 2026, I'm a father of my own, living in this economy. I understand you, big bro. Now let's talk about some tropes. We're gonna start off with the best black friend trope. This is also referred to as the token black friend, and in my opinion, I call it the here nigga damn type of character. This individual is only added into the show to say that there is diversity. They are usually one of the few black characters on the show, but they have no type of agency, they lack depth, and rarely has a plot centered around them. An example of this that I remember growing up is Tucker from Danny Phantom. Absolutely loved this show growing up. I think it gotta be in my top. It's in my top 10 cartoons of all time. Just looking back,
I could have sworn Tucker had like, I could have sworn Tucker got done bossed up, like teed up and all throughout the whole series. I could have sworn, but let me see, bro. I could be wrong.
I never noticed this trope. I was really just happy to see a black character. But as I was rewatching it, you can most definitely see how he fits it. You see, Tucker is one of Danny's best friends. He's real tech savvy, great with hacking. He does all the back end work for Danny Phantom, you know, like setting up gadgets, things of that nature. And it's always helping Danny achieve his goals. What I dislike the most, though, is that Tucker is 9 times out of 10 the butt of the joke.
Hey there,
No.
I didn't ask you yet.
And not to be that guy, but they got this man around here chasing white women the entire show. Now, as far as plots goes, they do give him a few. There's an episode where he gets possessed and turns evil, and then another one when he's like jealous of Danny Phantom's powers. They fall flat to me because they don't really lead anywhere. It's like after that show, it's like, okay, just back to normal. As far as his art goes, I think it could have went a little better. By the end of the show, he basically realizes that he's the sidekick. Like, he just stand in his place, and Danny Phantom, the white man, is his.
Bro, I'm telling you, I could have sworn Tucker had gotten better to get gadgets and all. Like, I may have to rewatch Danny Phantom or something, but bro, I could have sworn Tucker had way more than just them two things. I don't know if I'm probably just nostalgia blind or something like that, or I'm probably missing some stuff. But I could have sworn, bro. I just got a feeling. I'm going to rewatch it, bro.
Show. Maybe I'm tripping, okay? If you watch the show, let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, this example, you don't even gotta debate it. Tebow from iCarly, he fits this trope perfectly. He isn't specifically anyone's best friend. He's more of like friends with everybody in the group. The main cast of iCarly has no black people, okay? And Tebow is just one of the 2 recurring black characters on the entire show. It's him and then Principal Franklin. Despite being in 25 of the 97 episodes,
no cap, bro. Okay, hold on, cause now I feel like I'm tripping now, bro. I could have sworn it was more black characters than iCarly. I could have sworn it was way more black characters than iCarly. I know for a fact it cannot just be 2, bro. Y'all let me know in the comments. Am I tripping, bro? Like, there's no way. Like, I don't know. I'm actually shocked.
There is no depth to Tebow at all. All we know about him is that his real name is Terrence. He's the manager or owner of the Groovy Smoothie. Like, we never get a definite answer. And I want to say he's Jamaican. I think they hinted at it, but didn't necessarily say it. But just because he's a black man with dreads don't mean he's Jamaican. So we still don't know that. But in short, we know so little about him because he is strictly used for comedic relief. He's loud, funny, over exaggerated, and he got this gimmick of like putting different foods on a stick. Nigga, how the hell you do that? He's a very loved character, so it's just disappointing that we couldn't get more from him. You know, maybe learn a little bit about his backstory, how he got into the smoothie business, etc. Right? They did my boy dirty, man, and this is a common theme that you will see in Dan Schneider films.
I was just finna say Dan Schneider, but he beat me to it though.
The next trope we have is the sassy black woman. In my opinion, this is the most common trope.
Okay, you know what? Now this one, I dislike this one, especially mainly because of Dejanay.
And we see it all the time.
The Willie T. Ribs racer cheerleaders are about perfection.
Like, I got sick of Dejanay. Like, she used to get on my nerves chasing Sticky and stuff like that. Like, dumb, loud, bruh. She just was like so annoying to me growing up.
Hard work, sweat, Tears.
This is where black women is written as loud, having a lot of attitude, overprotective of their main white lead, and in the name, sassy. They also love doing that hand on the hip, you know, finger wag, neck roll thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A great example of this trope that I remember is Ivy from Good Luck Charlie. You could also debate that she fits the best black friend trope as well. Now in the show, it's
Okay, one, I did forget all about Good Luck Charlie. I'm not gonna cap. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. It had the world in choco for a minute, and I forgot all about her.
starring Teddy, and Teddy has a best friend named Ivy. She's extremely loyal, always gives great advice, and will do pretty much anything to ensure that Teddy achieves her goals. Once again, she is one of the few black characters on the cast, so you see the common theme here. And let me know if I'm tripping. If y'all ever watched the show, has there ever been a time where Teddy is at Ivy house, you know, around her family? I don't think so. I may be going deep here, but like, did they do that on purpose? In my opinion, it perpetrates like the stereotype that black people, they don't come from stable homes, it's toxic, there's no father in the house, and that's not the case for all of us. Who's to say that a white kid from Nebraska?
Okay, I don't know. They probably could have wrote an episode why they went to her house. Don't get me wrong, they probably could have did that, but you know, Charlie was the main character for sure, but I think everyone, the whole family technically was the main character, so it's like, I don't think there was no rhyme or reason to actually go to her house. Like, I don't think nobody cared. Like, I don't think they even went to the brother's friend house or other like folks' houses. They just stayed at the main house because that's where all the chaoticness happened. You know what I'm saying?
Watching this show is basically thinking what I just said of why they not at Ivy house. Like, it would have been cool to have a few scenes where they in Ivy's bedroom. You know, she's always just coming to Teddy house. Despite all this, man, Ivy was a very loved character. Like, if you go online, TikTok, YouTube, people have multiple compilations of them just being together, and a lot of people say that they are the best friend duo on Disney Channel ever. I just feel like with her being one of the few black characters on the cast, black women that
I don't know about that one. I don't know. Live action, probably. I don't know. Cartoon wise, never. Never.
They could have drawn her a little better, made her less stereotypical. You know, I'm so tired of seeing the same archetype of women, bro. Like, can we get like a girly girl, a goth black girl? Like, you know, mix it up.
I think we got that though. Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Do we not have any, like, I know we have some girly girls. We have the tomboys, like Penny Proud, That's So Raven, Mr. Mosby's niece. Who else? I know I'm missing some for sure. Who else? It's a lot of characters, but just I do feel like that's not the main archetype though.
Bro, we want something different. Another example I remember very early on is Lashana from Total Drama Island. Man, I was rewatching back this show and I was like, how did my parents let me watch this? It's so many inside like dirty jokes, bro. Even on the surface, it's funny as hell. Now, Lashana is one of the only black characters on the cast, and I ain't gonna lie, man, Lashana always been a baddie to me. But off the rip on the show, man, she comes out with her sassiness.
You're jumping.
Make me.
Okay, I wouldn't call that sassy. Like, if anybody get in your face on some BS, what you like really on that type time, and they say, make me, what you gonna do? Like, okay, I'm gonna show you.
She's loud, very outspoken, and take no type of shit from nobody. Now, aside from the sassiness, she doesn't really fit everything associated with this trope. For example, most black women that fit this are never seen as vulnerable. They're always just strong. Lashana does have moments when she's being soft. You know, she's expressing that she maybe have been wrong in a situation, shouldn't have came off this way. So you see that in the show. They even give her a love interest, and what you'll notice with this trope is that most of the time they try to make the character less desirable to a societal standard. So they'll make them darker, you know, heavier. And when they do this, the characters never have a love interest, so it was different here. But I don't know how Dr. Umar, you know, gonna feel about this interracial couple right here.
Man, I don't care nothing. This was my favorite couple though, low key, this was my favorite couple. I can't even hold it.
Now, a character that fits all the boxes and isn't up for debate that fits this trope is Andre's grandmother from Victoria.
I was wrong. I don't even remember Andre's granny, and I was a big Victorious fan. Like, that was my speed. But Okay, go off then, Tony. Let me see what you're talking about.
This is another Dan Schneider show, and like I said, you will see the pattern when he writes black characters. She's loud, aggressive, and her role is very similar to Tebow, like, you know, pop in, say something funny, and get up out of here. I know it's just jokes and all, but as one of the only black women on the cast, this is how y'all portray her. And just even bringing back up Lashana, you could kind of see how stuff balances out with her, but with Andre's grandmother, it's just straight up character. Now, this trope even represents little girls, you know, little black girls in shows. A recent example of this is Erica Sinclair. She's sassy, real snappy with those replies, no type of fear at all, and will stand on business. The thing that balances her out though is that, you know, she is a nerd and she is very smart. They let you know that in the show, but I never see that vulnerability with her. She's never like soft. They don't give her enough screen time to even show that. And just to give Stranger Things a little bit of grace, it could even be her just,
and see, I get that part too. That's nothing with the, like I said, back to the Good Luck Charlie thing. She's not the intended main cast. It's Will, Dustin, I forgot their name so fast, and the other two plus 11. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the main 5 right there that you're gonna see all the time. Like, yeah, she can get screen time. Everybody will get screen time, but it's like, I don't know. She wasn't really the main, the main person like through all this. She wasn't fully involved, you know what I'm saying? It's like she was still doing, even near the end of the series, she was still doing her own thing, you know?
being bratty, you know, because she mainly like standing up to adults telling you I ain't no little kid, like I can, that's kind of the vibe I get. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And lastly, this trope doesn't just stand for black women, it stands for animals voiced by black women.
You better stop poisoning my baby's head. Just what?
Okay, he got it. I forgot about Bubby. I forgot all about Bubby. Not gonna cap.
What do you think you're doing?
You got rid of the only man standing between us and a sesame seed bun so we can celebrate the day you came into the world.
Hey man, this trope can go in very deep and I highly suggest y'all check out this video right here. This brother broke it down perfectly and it's a solid video, man. Now let's talk about solutions because there are many. For one, hire more black people on your cast. That'll nip all of this in the butt. I don't feel like these writers do this on purpose. I think they just see examples because it shows so much, so they just end up thinking that it's true. I say this all the time, man, but most white folks don't really have interactions with us. The way they perceive us is the way they see us on TV, social media, etc. So they model it after these things. And let's say you do want to have in a sassy black woman character or a black best friend trope right here. You can balance it out by adding other black characters that don't fit those tropes. You can have a sassy black woman, but also add in a gothy girl. Sprinkle in a girly girl over here. You know what I'm saying? You can mix it up. And if your character...
Okay, the goth chick, I'm not gonna lie. That's my speed. I do want to see a goth chick in, like, you know, like as a black woman and stuff like that. That's really my speed, low key. Girly girl, yeah. But like I said, I still feel like we have these. Not do it be on the level of like a lot, no, but I feel like we do have these in some shows though.
It is one of the only black people. Give them depth as well. Let them be able to stand on their own. Have them have a plot every now and then, you know? That's just all we asking for. But that's it for this video though, man. I hope,
man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Like me, I feel like I'm finna get cooked for how I look at it, because like I said, I don't look at color, bro. I just don't. I don't look at color. I look at, like, you know, the morality of the character. Like I don't know, it's just I don't want to relate. I don't care to relate to any character. I want to more or less be inspired. I want to be given hope. Like, you know what? I got this. Like, I can do anything I put my mind to. But with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification bell. We be giving daily reactions. Well, yeah, daily. We're gonna say that. We're gonna say daily for the time being. You know, daily. But link to the Discord, TikTok, and Twitch in the description below. Don't forget the notification bell. Tell a friend, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell an uncle. I don't creep, tell your favorite YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? That I'll be making reactions. You know I wouldn't be me if I didn't ramble on this. I think I really got everything situated, said, got all that. And with that being said, we done. Peace.